Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today we are at a fantastic place. Unforgivable Records, 375 Bluff Street here in Dubuque to celebrate the location, the opening, and have a ribbon cutting for this business that many of you have got to come down here. It is fantastic. My name is Bob Peacock. I'm Senior Vice President of American Trust and Savings Bank, and I'm the Chair of the Board of the Dubuque Area Chamber of Commerce. I have standing next to me the owner of this establishment, John Eagle. And John, I got to tell you, there's more here than my basement, but it looks kind of like my basement at that point. And you're going to be seeing me because I need to bring you some inventory. There's no doubt about that. But John, you're the owner of Unforgivable Records.
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about the business. How long have you been in business?
I opened this location in June of last year, 2011. But I've been selling records online and otherwise for about 5 years now.
We were talking earlier, and I said, how long have you been doing this? He goes, well, I've been doing this for a long time. And I go, there's stuff in here you weren't born when this stuff was, that you've got on display here. So, but you said you collected some from your father. Is that correct?
Yeah, my father and my grandfather gave me a bunch when I was little, and I've just been collecting my whole life, really.
Fantastic. Well, and we've got a lot of vinyl. We've got 33s. We've got 45s.
Right.
See, I'm old enough. I know all that stuff. and we've got cassettes.
Yes.
Now, I didn't look that closely. Are there 8-track tapes?
I don't have any 8-tracks.
Good for you. Nobody should have 8-track tapes. No, I have 8-track tapes too. So let's talk a little bit about, we've told the people where the location is, 375 Bluff Street here in downtown Dubuque in the cable car area. But let's talk a little bit about hours of operation, John. When is the Unforgivable Records open?
I'm open every weekday from noon until at least 6. Monday and Tuesday I close a little bit early, but other than that, I'm open until 5 o'clock those days, and then 9 o'clock every other day, and then Sunday I'm closed.
And is there a website that people can find out about your business?
Yeah, I have a website and a blog spot. Just go to www.unforgivablerecords.com. I have a Facebook page also that you can like, and I do updates on that all the time. Yeah, that's it.
Phone number?
563-582-2890.
So now I've hit on a few things that are here, but I obviously don't know everything that you sell. So tell the people a little bit about what you all have here.
I have a huge vinyl selection, new and used. I have a smaller used new selection. I have CDs over in that corner, T-shirts I sell, turntables, new and used. I have a very extensive local artist section, local and bands that have played here in this building, or just in town that I kind of like to showcase. What else? We run a zine through here. Just a whole bunch of cool stuff.
I'm telling you, folks, it's unbelievable. You gotta come down here and just see the inventory and what John has. And I'm telling you, if you're a baby boomer, no matter what end of that spectrum you're at, you're going to reminisce real quick as you go through his inventory selection. So come on down to Unforgivable Records and have some fun. John, on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce and almost 1,500 members, we want to say thank you for having this business. It's one thing for people to have some collectible items, but you took it to the next step and you said, okay, I'm going to go into business. I'm going to sell. And as you commented before, he said to me, Bob, bring your stuff down so other people can have fun with it. Because I don't use them anymore, so it's interesting how you keep that going, kind of a sustainability, if you will, of vinyl, which is very interesting. So on behalf of the Chamber, we sincerely appreciate the fact that you're in the business community. We wish you the best of luck, so thank you very much.
So much.
Now, we also have Joyce Connors from the Dubuque City Council here today to say a few words. Joyce?
Thank you, Bob. Well, wow. Yeah. The baby boom year went from 46 to 64, and that would be me. I was like right up there at the top. I've had records like this in my basement for years, and I keep moving around, and then they get dusty, and I finally had a garage sale this summer, first one in my whole entire life, and I sold great big box full of them. Some guy came along for $10. I gave him the whole thing just to get rid of them. And it's like, boy, I can see I earned by doing that. Anyway, on behalf of our mayor, Roy Buell, and the rest of the city council, we wish you well up here. And I didn't realize you'd actually been here since last summer. And hopefully this will bring some added exposure to you so that people can find you. And Bob is right, the older generation, and the younger too, but the older generation will come in here and really have a trip down memory lane. And that's always a good thing. It brings them in.
Yeah.
And the more that we all come in, the longer you stay in business. And that's exactly what we want to happen for you.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it when anybody, large or small, and everything in between, is willing to make an investment in our community, in the economic development, and in fact, that's what you're doing at a very young age,
Yeah.
and with a fun product. So, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Really, I wish you many years of success here, and you can see it's just going to be a fun place to stop by. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Joyce. The Dubuque County Board of Supervisors usually have a representative at the ribbon cutting. They weren't able to today, but they contacted the chamber and asked that we pass along on behalf of the Dubuque County Board their congratulations also for being in business in Dubuque, but in Dubuque County, and they sincerely appreciate that also, John. So thank you on their behalf. Now we have the ambassadors. I didn't look around who all came today.
Hi, everyone.
There's some that might not relate to what's in here. I'm not completely sure, but they are the goodwill arm of the chamber, John, and they're here today to present their support to you, and they do that through John Donovan. John Donovan is the chair of the ambassadors, and he has a few words to say. John?
Thank you, Bob. And I'm one of those that do relate. And if I hadn't introduced myself to John right when I got in, I got started looking at these records. There's some great records here, folks. You've got to come down. John, this is just really fun. And I have some at home as well that I think may end up down here.
Awesome.
We are the goodwill arm. We are here. We want you to be successful. You know this side of the business. We know Dubuque. We've got some business cards here for you of all of us here.
Okay.
If you run into an issue, give us a call. We're in a variety of different businesses. We want you to succeed. We want you to stay in business here in Dubuque, and that's what it's all about. There's also a couple of passes in there for a business AM or PM. We'd love to encourage you to get involved in the chamber and keep involved. And one of us will give you a call to invite you and bring you along to one of those, because we'd like to have you do that. Boy, had I known how excited this would be to come by, I would have had them put the billboards that were advertising this ribbon cutting much brighter and larger if they could. It's just super. But we are on some billboards advertising this. Radio Dubuque and Queen Bee Radio has been announcing it all day. The video here and the pictures that Damien's taking, we're going to put those on the chamber website. And then the video, we're going to send that to you in a YouTube link that you can put it in your blog, put it on your website, even on your Facebook page, and they can see what's going on here. And then in the next issue of Julian's Journal, maybe we can get one of these Bob Dylan covers to put in there. If we don't have to pay royalties or something, and put it in there and advertising this. We've also got a plaque for you to commemorate this ribbon cutting. So this is very cool, folks. Get on down here. This is really fun. Thank you.
John.
Congratulations.
Thank you, John. Let's go ahead and cut a ribbon for Unforgivable Records, located at 375 Bluff Street in downtown Dubuque, the Cable Car Square area. Damien?
1,
2, please forgive me. Congratulations to Unforgivable Records, located at 375 Bluff Street in downtown Dubuque, on their grand opening and the ribbon cutting. Congratulations.